Oh, hello, and welcome to Prediction Movie Review. Hey guys, my name is Dylan. Armed with only a trailer in the first 30 minutes of a movie, I'll attempt to prove just how lazy Hollywood has become. I don't just mean how every movie is either a sequel, prequel, or a reboot. I'm talking with their stories, the generic plot twists, the tropes, and most important, marketing. Growing up as a kid in the 90s, I will say I unironically loved the Street Fighter movie, but apparently this was an unacceptable video game movie adaptation. Fast forward 27 years and Hollywood has still not made a good video game movie. Well, this, and I guess this. 2 years in a row with a good one. Not bad. Let's see if we can make it 3. Choose your fighter. It's the Prediction Movie Review for Mortal Kombat. Well, I guess you should have told him to freeze.
It had the same marking you do, Cole.
You're a wizard, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
Are you kidding me? Who in the hell would believe that a dragon symbol perfectly burned into your chest was a birthmark? Although, the one on my thumb, my mom for the longest time thought was shit, to the point that she sat and scrubbed it one day thinking, I didn't wipe so good.
I think it's an invitation to fight for something known as Mortal Kombat.
Hey, she said the thing. That's the title of the movie.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground.
Mark me down as scared and horny.
On April 23rd.
I am Sub-Zero.
Well, I've got to say, it is ice to meet you, Sub-Zero. What? Come on, this guy needs to chill. Too many? Cool, moving on. Hey, he said the other thing. Now it's a video game movie.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
I'm willing to bet that he doesn't even have any powers. He's just an Aussie. Those crazy beautiful bastards. To be honest with you, I don't recall ever playing these games growing up. I was more of a World Games guy. I gotta say, this does look pretty badass and I'm excited for it. So let's get to the first part of the movie, but stay tuned, predictions are on the way! Hey there, sorry, just trying to collect my thoughts and a little baffled at how 40 minutes into a movie I have learned basically nothing. So far, we have seen Bi-Han kill Hanzo, Cole is shit at MMA, but then Sub-Zero attacks Earth, which then leads to Jax losing his arm, and Cole meets some people, and now we're off to find a temple. I, as the viewer, have no clue why any of this is happening other than a vague description of what Mortal Kombat might be, and oh yeah, we've all got this birthmark. Also, from what I understand, this whole movie is just one big "Show me what you got!" but for fighting. Let's fulfill the prediction part of Prediction Movie Review. Liu Kang will stop the group on their way to Raiders Temple. There's a shot in the trailer where there's 4 people overlooking the horizon, so he will join them and they will all go off to find the temple and show off their cool birthmarks. By the way, if Kano is a piece of shit mercenary, how is he selected over, say, someone like Sonya? Once they get to the temple, they will meet Light Up iDude. Look, I didn't play the video games. I don't know who these people are. His eyes light up. But Light Up iDude will explain to them the history of Mortal Kombat and how if they lose, Earth will be invaded, and how they're not prepared for that attack, meaning losing is not an option. Light Up iDude will have saved Jax after he had his arms ripped off and give him his robotic ones, and then the group will have a sports training montage in order to prepare for the great battle. There's a shot in the trailer of Kano shooting a laser out of his forehead, and we don't know that he does that yet, so I think the group, including him, will unlock their powers throughout their training. Cole will struggle with the training and will be unable to unlock his power and think that it was a mistake for him to be a chosen one, but eventually he does, and he's the strongest of them all. Throughout the rest, Cole will have flashbacks to Hanzo and those cool little daggers he uses, and eventually it will be revealed that he is the ancient ancestor to Hanzo, and that he came from the baby that was saved from Sub-Zero's attack. Light Up iDude was the one who saved the baby, so he will have kept her secret all these years, and continue to let the bloodline go without Sub-Zero knowing. Here's the thing, based off my extremely limited knowledge of Mortal Kombat. I know that Scorpion is the reincarnated Hanzo, and so in the trailer we see Sub-Zero and Scorpion fighting, so at some point he's going to have to come back to allow that to happen. Cole and Sub-Zero are absolutely going to be the finale for Mortal Kombat. They will show Sub-Zero dominating him, but then eventually Cole will harness the power of Hanzo, control the cage, and overcome it in order to win, thus saving Earth. We have seen one Mortal Kombat-esque fight, and that was that amazing 10-minute sequence to open the movie. That had better change in a big way in the remainder of this. Alright, let's finish him! I am not sure if longtime fans of the video games were freaking out over the characters and the Easter eggs, and that was enough for them to make this interesting. I had to do some reading afterwards just to clarify some stuff, and I realized that Shang Tsung's plan was to attack Earth and defeat its champions before Mortal Kombat even happens, meaning everything we saw wasn't technically Mortal Kombat. And to top it all off of that poorly explained backstory and training sequences, those made up most of the movie, and then all the really cool Mortal Kombat style fighting happened in very short bursts, literally all at the same time. My favorite part? Glad you asked. It was Kano delivering the beautifully written line, "What if I take that sombrero you're wearing and shove it so far up your ass you start speaking Spanish?" Shall we check in with the results? Oh my god, we did it. 9 predictions were made and all 9 came true. Holy shit, we did it. We have found a completely predictable movie. To start, Liu Kang was indeed in the desert waiting for the group. They meet up and they all realize they're the chosen ones, and off to Raider's temple they go. There they meet Raiden. Yes, I have since learned his name, and he very quickly fills them in on what the hell is going on. And we also see that he saved Jax and has given him his little baby robotic arms. There is indeed a sports training montage as Cole and Kano try to unlock their powers, which is just them getting the ever-living shit beat out of them. Cole does continue to see visions of Hanzo and those awesome spears that he uses, and then Raiden drops the bombshell news that the orphan from Chicago is the last remaining member of an ancient Chinese bloodline. Cole struggles to find his powers and is sent back to be with his family, but that is when old Four Arms attacks, which leads to him unlocking his powers, which is a bodysuit? That's his powers? Oh, and he's got those awesome daggers. Kano gets his laser eye, and Jax levels up his arms to the big sexy ones, and Cole gets his powers. Even Sonya gets to be a chosen one, which I thought was a nice little bit of character development for her. I thought maybe Scorpion and Sub-Zero would fight, and then in the finale, Cole would take on Cold Boy. Both happen, but at the same time, as Cole unleashes Hanzo from hell, and they both get to team up to take him on, even if Scorpion did most of the work. And they graphically defeat Sub-Zero and end Shang Tsung's attack. There you have it, perfect score from top to bottom. By the way, huge shout out to, I want to get this right, Jermaine McMicking, who did the cinematography, and Chen Griffin, who was the fight coordinator. Best parts of the film, along with Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Kano. I love Kano. I don't know, I just finished wanting a little more. Like, it seemed like there was an opportunity to do a lot, and I know they only have a certain amount of time. There was just a lot of stuff at the beginning that probably could have been cut down or just cut out entirely, and then more time was focused on the fights at the end, which were very rushed. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who completely predicted an entire movie after watching only the first 40 minutes of it. Do you have a movie that you want to see a prediction movie review for? Obviously, I can't have seen the movie in order to make this work, but leave your suggestions in the comments below. Lastly, I predict that you will like the video and subscribe, and that's appreciated. Thanks for watching.